Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Pokémon Sleep. Hope you all slept well. Feeling very well rested myself. Very much needed. It's going to be a crazy next couple of days for me, so I'm really enjoying just a nice relaxing morning in. All right. Got a full 100 sleep score, so that's good to see. And once again, a night of very little dozing, but it looks like snoozing won out today. 17% more, so still, they're basically going back and forth between one another, between slumbering and snoozing. But because of our rank ups, we've got at least one additional spawn. I didn't use any incense last night, but we got, looks like some 1, 2, and a 3-star. So that's good. Alright, we got Eevee, we got Munna, Mareep, Pawmo, and Fuecoco. Alright, I get another chance at an apple Fuecoco. So next, let's see who's hungry. No one. Alright. And everyone... Yeah, no one has gone unrecruited. I'm just going very high on my Fuecoco streak. But I get the benefit of a big hit this morning. That's nice. One less biscuit to have to use. And what is today's daily gift? 20 diamonds. Good. After I just had to get that expansion for my items, it's good to get a little bit of that back. And that'll wrap up snack time as well, since I'm just keeping it to Pokemon I'm most specifically looking for. As far as what to share out, I'm gonna share out Pawmo. Help folks with their OGPP healers. A little bit of XP. Alright. Modest. Don't remember what that is. And sausage. Still has use, I guess. If I wanted something... Well, let's take a look at the sub-skills. Let's make that determination. Energy recovery bonus, skill trigger, ingredient finder, helping speed, and helping speed. Modest is an ingredient finding nature. It's too bad. Well, I mean, it does have both helping speed, so it kind of does help to overcome. I mean, even though it is fighting in its entire life, it at least has the things to help kind of balance out speed of help. And it does have 2 of 3 ingredient finders. And it will also be topped off a good chunk of time with that skill trigger. So it's not terrible. That actually has some... It's not an immediate write-off, I guess is what I'm saying. But not what I'm looking for. So for now, I'm going to move on. If I really need another sausage collector, I'll come back and review it and see if that's really worthwhile. But I think it might be something that I can just leave as is. Maybe I might just send that off to the professor, because I think sausage is already squared away. Some sneaky snacking. Dream Shard Cluster to finish off another rewards stamp. And that looks like we got some news. So it definitely shouldn't be a medal. Well, let's take a look. It is news. And there is also a... Oh, it should... It's the beginning of the month. That should be my daily gift. My monthly gift. But we've got Cooking Week bundles. So, to accompany the Packed Portions Cooking Week, Cooking Bundles Volume 1, small, medium, and large will be available. Included with them are items that you can use to help befriend and raise Mawile. Good morning. You can encounter Mawile by setting its incense in the areas where it appears. So it will be available for that Packed Portions week. The small bundle for 250 diamonds with 3 available per user includes 5 Poke Biscuits, 4 small handy candy, and a small ingredients ticket. It's okay. The medium bundle with 1 available per user for 1,200 diamonds includes 5 Great Biscuits, 8 Poke Biscuits, 2 Mawile incense, and 50 Mawile candy. And the big bundle at 3,000 diamonds, 3 Ultra Biscuits, 10 Great Biscuits, a main skill seed, 4 Mawile incense, and 120 Mawile candy. So, of these, I would say the medium one is probably the most tempting because it has the incense as well as biscuits to help catch and befriend Mawile. But the large bundle, it is nice to see a large sub-skill seed in there, and it's good to see a large amount of incense to go along with it. But at 3,000 diamonds, I could not financially recover from that purchase. And unless Mawile ends up being like the end-all be-all of whatever it being berry skill or ingredient collecting, I don't think these are for me. It will be fun to try to catch, but I do not think it's for me. And as a reminder, since this is going to be uploaded before maintenance starts, make sure to check and get in that dinner on time before maintenance starts early this morning. Let's grab... Yeah. So 1,000 sleep points and a good camp ticket. Save that for the end of the month. And community. 47 reports from the community. Thank you. Your continued sleep research helps make me able to level my Pokemon. I appreciate that. As well as giving me lots of good and useful items. Okay. Ooh, only a single trigger to start the day. Okay. Where is my other skill trigger, buddy? There we go. Venusaur coming in again. Venusaur has at least been, of the ingredient magnets on the team, doing the most bang-up job of actually getting those extra ingredients. Not that I need too much of them at this point. The team has been doing a real good job of just collecting on its own. I mean, we're now at Wednesday and now recovered from Sunday's cooking. Yeah, it's a fun observation. So, at this point, I'm going to let... I think I'm doing pretty good with all of the other ingredients and letting the magnets kind of help replenish the rest of them. So I think I'm going to be mostly digging into milk, honey, and coffee. You froze at like the worst time. It's extra tasty. I can't stop it. Oh, there we go. With 30% odds, 70,000 just strength. Sorry about that. But hey, extra tasty breakfast. Happy to see that. The more of those that I can get, the easier this week goes. And we'll see where things settle out, because there's been a lot of rubber banding for me this week. That's grade 4. I want to see if that's going to actually stick. Yeah, okay. So we're at grade 4. I like to see that. So maybe into Ultra by the end of the day if I get another extra tasty. That would be fun. All right. Everything else working out great. We're at the halfway mark on biscuits. Just about to get all the favorite berries. That is going to get me pretty close to... It's going to start to get close to my item cap again. But thankfully next week we have the mini candy boost. So there's a good opportunity for me to get a couple of handy candies used and really work on some of the team that I don't have a lot of candy directly for. This is a good reminder. Oh, I completely changed off the EXP team instead of moving it over to the old gold power plant team. So I just lost all of those Pokemon that were there on the EXP. Oh, I can fix that later. So, the reason I was going into that menu was going to go find one of the prime examples. So for this Dragonite, for example, that is going to be my Fiery Herb Dragonite. Only got 49 candies. And I need to get this 260 sooner rather than later. But 50 is, I think, the other big milestone, so I can also get that inventory up. And then also bump it up. Being able to use some... How many am I sitting on? 173 handy candy. I could probably coast a good chunk of the week just giving nothing but it the handy candy boost. So, I guess that's some other stuff that I can identify. I'm going to get that EXP team set back up so I'm ready for next week. I was in such a rush on Monday morning that I forgot to swap the team back over. It happens. We're human, right? But with that, that is what I have for this morning. Pretty calm, cool, relaxing day. It's a nice feeling. And I am, it should be a little bit, not super early morning, but probably a little bit of a later upload. I've got the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out tonight. So it might be, since it is a nice vanilla week, I'm going to try to go take care of midnight pickup, but not entirely sure how that's going to play out. So, I guess tune in tomorrow and see how things turned out for me. Either I'm going to get the midnight pickup and I'll just tank my average for the week, which is alright. There's nothing super special. I just want to get to bed on time, but the missions are only for 5 of 7, so I've got room for error. And if that is the case, then I will be uploading later than usual. Not like afternoon, but like, early morning. But if I don't, then I'll just get an upload on time. So that'll be kind of, I guess, a good indicator of what's going on. I don't know. Wish me luck. But that is what I got going on. I will be back tomorrow with some more sleep research. Hope your week's going well. And until then, sleep well.